No way.
Hey, Pepper fans, welcome to Fan Pass. Matt Pinfield hanging out with the guys. Guys, so good to see you, man.
Great to see you.
Last time I saw you was, of course, in the concrete jungle of New York City, man. We were hanging out.
I believe you broke your phone.
I did break my phone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you fix it yet?
No, I didn't. Look,
5 years. 5 years, man.
5 years later.
Basically, we're asking you to help Matt. Please help Matt. Look at this.
Look at this here.
Pinfield's phone.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It really is. Hey guys, we're looking at the manatee basics for boaters, you know. And
right.
They're docile animals and they're really beautiful. I mean, when you guys coming from Hawaii, what was the most dangerous thing in the water you guys had to deal with?
We don't have manatees. What do we have over there?
We have, my worst thing is sea urchin. Vana.
Yeah.
That's what you call it. There's
Ooh.
like these just tiny urchins that will stab you at any time if you just step on
and
them.
it stings, right? I mean, it stings really bad.
Real bad. And if you step on it, you've got to get a buddy to pee on wherever the
area
the stab was.
You actually
Well, that's
do
what we told you, Sod, but in actuality, you can pee on it yourself.
But earmuffs, it's better if your buddy does it while everybody else takes a picture.
Yeah.
Or a female.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So tell me about, but seriously, is that what they say? That actually kills this thing?
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to piss.
The ammonia. in it.
Ammonia, that's amazing. That's incredible.
So when you see that in Hawaii, you see a guy literally with a surfboard and his buddy just pissing on his foot. Totally normal.
That is some crazy. That is some insane stuff.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, how old were you guys when you started surfing out there? Like, what was the first time you picked up a surfboard? I mean, you got to do it when you're a baby. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, plus in Hawaii, we didn't get cable or MTV or anything until we're leaving already. Came over to the mainland. So we had other things to do.
It was only
KHNL.
night tracks.
Oh yeah, night tracks.
Yeah.
That was like, that's all we had. Channel 21.
That was the videos we got out.
Yeah.
That was like up all night with Rhonda and all that stuff.
So, I know. That's
That was our
crazy
cable.
times, man. It was amazing. But it was local, but it was cool. So tell me about like originally like trying to find a drummer. It was like there's no, you know, like when you guys started.
Well, you know, when you're on an island, resources are limited.
Yeah.
Big time.
AKA drums.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the only drummer on that island, he quit when he was 8. He retired.
Yeah.
He was that
okay,
good.
I'm done.
He's
I'm
only
done.
You'd already done everything
so
you wanted
bored
to do.
with
It
drums.
was when I started surfing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was really good before. Like he was in
Yeah.
really good bands that probably inspired like Lamb of God. He was a full metal drummer, so we were like, wow, that's amazing.
At 6.
At 6,
Yeah.
yeah, earlier too.
He had the whole circuit down.
So he
That's
shut it down,
incredible.
retired early,
Yeah.
and then we tried to convince him to come out of it. What did we have to do to?
Yeah.
Well, we started playing music because we wanted more chicks.
Right.
We figured out like,
Who
hey,
does
we
it?
could
I
do
mean,
that.
it's rock and roll, music, reggae, ska, whatever it is.
Whatever.
Well, we just
Any
wanted
music.
to teach him like some chords. Hey,
Yeah.
come over to my house. This goes hard.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, he came out of retirement when he was 16.
Yes.
Yes.
Right about when I was done with high school, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we begged him for a few years, and
How many
he'd always
drummers
say
before
no.
that? How many drummers?
We
before
had
that?
who
They
was
all
that?
exploded.
Yeah, we had the Mormon guy, the full blonde guy came over, got sunburned all the time.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the.
Fabio
who's
looking dude?
the bigger
Right.
guy? We had the bigger
William
guy.
Peebles.
Yeah, no, he was a professional wrestler. Or
Aaron
something.
Witt.
Aaron Witt, right? The
Right.
Christian guy.
Al Kaneshiro.
Wow. Oh,
I'm blowing it up right now. I can't even
They all
remember.
died.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
Wow.
so,
Yeah.
we went through
That's
that
some
cycle.
serious stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, you want to drum?
I can't take this job away from him. You know how that
Hey,
goes.
you
We've
can
been
share-
friends
we
too
can share-
long.
We can share it.
Speaking of playing, there's this really cool place over here, world famous Crazy Dave's music experience. I want to go over and have you guys
Let's check
Let's
it
check
out.
it out.
guitars.
Yeah, let's go
I
check it
think
out.
it'd be really cool. We did
Supporting loud music. You gotta
So
love
you
that.
know Dave?
Yeah, I mean, it's not Dave here. It's a guy named Squiggy, actually, but Dave himself, yeah. Well, he's crazy, you know.
That's perfect. Well, let's
it's
jam.
the way it is, man.
You know, we don't have
Yeah.
we already have a drummer, but what we need is, do you do hand drumming? Do anything like that?
Yeah, maybe I'll try to.
Because you seem very tribal to me. You seem very tribal.
I have a tribal instinct, as you guys know. So yeah, guys,
Yes,
this place
I
is
love
cool.
that.
Well, here's all the Fenders over here.
Whoa,
You guys
hey,
like Fenders,
I
right?
love Fenders.
So like, let's pick up some guitars and hang.
Wow.
Just take some of this up.
Immediately.
Look at this stuff.
Yeah.
Straight
I gotta
to
ask you guys, like,
immediately straight to this telly.
yeah. Why don't you pick it up?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why don't you pick it up, guys? The reason I want to ask you to pick it up is,
And they're all for sale.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? You get to play them for free, of course, because you're Pepper, man, and you guys are great. By the way, guys, great. First album in 5 years.
Yes.
So
First
great
album in
to
5
have
years.
you guys back,
Yeah.
doing your thing. You were
yeah.
you were just like, you know, doing your thing for 5 years, taking time, family, just surfing. Doing your-
Yeah, we wanted to, make an album that we really wanted to make. So
Yeah.
it took that long this time around.
And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with
Plus
that.
the
man.
vacation, surf
Yeah.
trips. There's a picture of Yi on his last surf trip.
yeah.
We did it's actually Shano, our hero and
Yeah.
our brother.
Yeah, that's
That's
fantastic.
from Hawaii.
Yeah.
But we did release an EP in
Yeah.
between
Right.
those 5 years.
Yeah.
Just because it was almost like Brett calls it. It was like pre-production almost
Yeah.
for the new
Yeah.
album.
We do
And
it
Brad, you were
ourselves.
talking about the fact that you're like, well, the people on Hawaii, I don't know, what do you have to do? Like, tell me that it was funny.
It
You're saying
seems,
it when we were talking about
right. It seems like it's changed so much. Is like, does somebody want to buy a full album and is a real fan, or do they just want to go on and just listen to it on Spotify, or what do they want? Or they want you on a TV
Any
show?
platform.
You know,
Something
they
we
want
don't
to
even
know.
know.
They want to get more involved. So we decided to do another album.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad you
there's
did.
lots of other things coming for us in 2014
What's
that are very
going on?
different
Tell
too.
me about it.
First of all, we're touring again.
Yeah,
which we took a long time off.
Yeah.
You know us, we cut our teeth on the road, 250 shows a year.
I mean, you guys have always been that way. You guys are road warriors, man.
We do.
Yeah.
You got to get out there and meet your fans. You literally, if you want to meet the best, you got to go there and be with them.
Yes,
you got to go
absolutely.
to Jack's Beach.
And hang,
That's
you
where you
know?
got to go.
That's what it's
Jacksonville.
about. That's cool. So, guys, the fact that you guys have your defenders, I got to ask you, what was the first song you ever learned on guitar? What's the
my
first
God.
thing you ever played?
This is perfect.
Yes.
What is it?
I wrote him tablature to come as you are.
Can you play a little?
Oh, binder
Yeah,
paper. Let's go.
Can you hear it? Let's hold on.
For this
Hold on, here we are.
Yee.
All right, here.
Yeah, bro. You gotta
Count us in. Okay. Drums and bass coming all the time. Dun, dun.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We're going to sing it to them, too?
You got it.
As you
Yeah, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend. That's all started.
That's awesome. That's first. And then what was
I
your...
just checked that off on my to-goal list.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
Somebody started a motor. There we go, guys. What was like when you guys were in cover bands? Like when you started, were you doing like covers?
Yes,
You know what?
only.
So what were some of the other songs you did? Like what was like
Oh,
the biggest
madness.
crowd
I mean,
pleaser that you did?
That's a good
I
one.
mean, there's
we were
so many
terrible
songs.
at covers. That's why we
There's
said
like
right
well, you
out.
sound
There's like
right.
Alice in Chains. There's
Yeah.
like Weezer.
Yeah.
There was like 311 and Sublime.
Yeah.
There was like
Oh, sweet.
Bob
311.
Marley. There's all
What
kinds.
311? Because Nick, you ended up working when you doing some stuff.
That's
right?
right. Yeah,
Excellent,
remembers that, man.
Seriously, you rock with Nick.
Yeah,
Excellent,
he's
dude.
great.
You know, dude.
Hit this man.
Dude,
You can't
right
fool
there.
him. What did we do? We did like
Yeah.
Beautiful Disaster. We really liked.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
great.
We
That was
only
fun.
play like half this. We get to
All
the
mixed
chorus and be like,
up.
I don't know the chords. And then we go to the next song.
Yeah.
What was the other
People
one?
are strange.
Yeah.
By the Doors we played. What else?
Yeah.
Offbeat
Bare
Bare Ass.
Something like that.
That's
That's right.
great.
Off Grassroots.
Yeah. And what was the first song that you guys actually wrote together and played? And when people were in the audience going, "Oh man, that's a great tune," and you're like, "Wow, I'm going to be able to do this."
I think our first,
One of the
well,
first-
we always named our songs 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah.
So star one was
Yeah.
Unsafe Bridge.
Yeah.
Cool,
That was
very
the
cool.
first
Yeah,
one
it's great,
that we
man.
did,
That's amazing.
Which is the first song on the very first demo album before we moved here.
Wow, that's
Yes.
incredible.
Yeah.
When you guys moved here, were you, like leaving Hawaii the first time, was it a little scary, or were you just psyched to get to the mainland?
It was like that scene of Axl Rose getting off the bus in Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's at least how we felt in our head. You know what I mean?
But you flew into San Diego, though, right?
No,
we flew to
we
LA.
flew right into the pooper, right in there.
LA.
We landed and we literally had a filming. We had a camera on there. This is back when you could stand up on a plane,
Yeah.
and we were filming it, going dun 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 dun. Wow, and he's in the back going wow. Like, please take your seats. We're like wow. Dun, 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 dun,
Dude, I remember when you could stand on a plane. You'll love this because you got some friends with the Cottonmouth Kings, right? You know those guys?
yeah.
They're my place. Remember? I mean, what was it? The Corporate Avenger and those guys? They were in a band. One time it was my birthday and we were flying over and it was midnight. We're coming from Los Angeles to Washington D.C. They're gonna play,
Right.
and they take over the PA and go, "We just want everyone to know it's Matt Pinfield's birthday," and they get the whole United like Delta jet. This thing, happy birthday. Today, after 9/11, they'd be taken out in like straight jackets.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
You could never
10 years in prison,
Yeah.
but instead, that's bad. That's a
That
badass
would be
birthday
that
shout.
was a
Right
great
place,
birthday
right
shout out
time.
ever. Was
Yes.
I love those guys. I can see them always doing
Solid.
this.
There's no man. Of course,
We're
you know,
taking over the plane. It's getting smoky back here. Sorry about that.
definitely smoke over the boys.
So
you know,
good.
You know?
Oh, yeah,
So
son.
this guy, so now you're living where? You guys are living all over the place. What do you do? Like,
Oh no, we all live in Southern California.
Yeah. Are you near Carlsbad, San Diego, that area?
I'm near Carlsbad.
He's right
yeah.
near Carlsbad.
You know, I was just down there recently, and I love it, man. A lot of people are like living like they have their tents and their like trailers on the beach and stuff. Is that like?
Oh
pretty
yeah, well I
crazy?
mean that's pretty South California anyway.
Yeah, anywhere, right? Yeah.
It's like no, we're gonna
stay
take
there.
the location
Yeah.
over the house.
Right.
Yeah, that's it,
exactly.
Well, it's one of the most beautiful
It's like
places.
you're
in the
talking
world.
about buying land.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
just-
We're just like
yeah,
just
exactly.
by land.
Yeah.
Just by land.
But
It's in a
that's
good
it.
location that
Yeah.
you want.
They're where
Yeah.
they need to be. There's right by the waves.
Yeah.
There's chicks in bikinis. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Except when you come and knock on our door, it's more like, come on in, Matt. Zip.
It's great. It's kind of like our green rooms today.
Yeah, that's cool, exactly. Dude, guys, so how often do you surf now? Do you still go out all the time or what? Like how often?
Yeah.
Like
Every
3
time,
times a week?
every time we're home.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Every day if
When you
possible.
go out, man, and you surf, like how much time you spend out there? Because I mean, it's got to be blasting.
It'll never be enough.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the last surfing, I don't know if these guys did. I just surfed with John Feldman from Goldfinger.
Love John, dude. John,
Frisk
bro,
my
he's hanging out
balls
his
off.
house. I used to hang out at his house in Marina Del Rey. He moved up the hill now, right?
He did.
Yeah,
He's
he
working.
moved.
But he got out there and was just so happy. He just worked with a buddy of ours, did McCool Rothman's new album,
Oh, that's
too.
cool, yeah.
So surfing and music going hand in hand.
Yeah.
And we're actually going back to Hawaii with the Dirty Heads.
Oh, dude, we love
for
them
Christmas
too.
in Hawaii. It's going to be amazing.
Those guys are so cool, too.
And we're doing-
cheese, those dudes are, I love those guys.
And we're doing New Year's Eve in Guam with the Dirty Heads.
You're doing New Year's Eve in Guam?
Yes.
Check this out. That's amazing.
Yep.
I hear stories about the toilets, some of the toilets in Guam that literally
Yes.
snakes will come up through
Brown tree snakes.
Yeah, tell us that story. That's amazing. And snakes, imagine you're sitting on the bowl, and all of a sudden you look down, there's a snake coming up through the hole.
Matt, you gotta pump the brakes.
Yeah.
It bites back.
It makes sense. That's great. What?
Gotta pump the brakes. We're headed there. I'm just gonna be squatting real quick.
You go to the bathroom? Yeah. That will be incredible.
That's not a joke.
Dude, I heard that story, man. I'm like, I want to go to Guam, but I'm not so sure about those snakes in the toilets.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
It's true.
How many people have told you that, or you just know people?
No, we've actually done a New Year's in Guam before.
Yeah.
So we're okay. We didn't actually see one in the bowl, which is great, but we made up our own cocktail called the Brown Tree Snake. You know what it is?
What is it?
It's glass and an ice, or no, there's like 1 or 2 ice cubes, a big tall glass, right? A big restaurant glass, and then vodka. To the top. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It gets you every time.
It does.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're on a bowl, you see that brown snake, and you're like,
back.
Depending on how many snakes you add up, dictates the next day.
Yes, it does.
How's that
It's
dictate?
amazing. But do you know anybody who's actually ever been bitten by one that comes up through the toilet before?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, no.
No,
But I
neither do I.
know
But
a
it's
brown
all-
snake that's been bitten by a brown snake, and he was
Yes.
pissed.
Yes,
he was
absolutely.
really,
He was real pissed.
They shut down
I heard,
Oahu
man.
one time
That's
when there
incredible.
was a rumor of a
right.
brown snake.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Come over on a plane. They shut it down.
Incredible.
Lockdown.
That's
We don't play
awesome.
that. No snakes on planes, please.
Yeah.
Snakes on a plane. Down,
Great
down,
Great movie. Samuel L. Jackson, that's a movie when you knew that, like, hey, it's for the paycheck.
Oh, so
It's like, but it's
come on.
good. He's allowed.
Everyone's gotta make a
He's
living,
allowed. We all do, man. He's allowed, man. That's what it's about.
CGI me right in there.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm good with it.
Matt,
man.
basically, we need to record the next album with you because you're going to be our hard drive.
Yeah,
I will be.
That the files will be stored in.
Yes, they will. Because I'll never forget them.
Talking to you is like education all the time.
Yeah,
No, I know.
you always, people try and stump you or do something. Give us something really cool knowledge that a lot of the aficionados don't know. Give us something really cool about
Well, we
music.
got to pick a subject because he knows all of them.
Yeah, how about, pick
Well,
a band.
how about Jacksonville, Florida, where we are? Like, you know,
Well, okay,
obviously.
done. Perfect.
All right, here's where you go. You know, like a lot of jazz players used to play here back in the day. My friend Buddy Arnold didn't start a musician's assistant program, passed away. But he used to say because he was a Jewish guy and he was very tan, they thought he was black, so they let him into the jazz clubs down here when he was in the Navy. Then,
No way.
Classics 4 was a band in the 1960s who had a ton of hits. Remember Spooky, Stormy,
Oh, yeah.
Traces? They were from Jacksonville. The next wave was Leonard Skinner, of course,
right,
and all the
right.
Southern rock dudes are from here. Like,
Now, what year was this?
That was like in the early 1970s. 70s.
Yes.
You know, yeah. So that's it. In the early, so that was it. 73 was the first album, and they started making records before then, and then of course there was a whole era of Limp Bizkit here too, and Cold and all that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all from this town, which is amazing.
The knowledge, the gifts, the secrets stored in
The
here.
fun, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love hanging out with the guys from Pepper, and I'm glad you, the fans who love Pepper like I do, are hanging out with us today.
Yeah.
Getting the inside of what's going on here, Fan Pass. Guys, love hanging with you. Congrats
Always.
on a new album.
Thank
It's
you.
good to see dude.
Oh, and also we worked with the genius Matt Wallace, produced the
We love
last
Matt.
album.
Oh, Matt's such a good dude.
Yeah.
He is. Everyone always
You
says
know,
that.
James, he's worked with so many good bands
Yeah.
over the years. He's a good guy.
All the
man.
Faith No More stuff.
Which,
Are
oh,
you kidding
yeah.
me?
Just
Dude,
crush
Chuck
it.
Mosley, man. I just really care a lot. The other day, I was in the greatest mood ever. I mean, of course, love the Mike Patton stuff too.
Of course.
Those first two records are great
Right.
too, man.
They
You
used
know
to
what
be
I mean?
called Faith No Man.
Yeah, that's it.
They really were.
Yeah.
I think
Then
Matt
they
was in this
changed
shit.
it.
We could go on forever.
Yes, we
hey,
could.
we love you. We love Matt.
Say hi to your fans, and it'll be great. Pepper,
see you guys
everybody.
soon.
Hey.
On Fan Pass. Thanks for joining us.
Aloha.
Come as you are.
Let's go, guys.